Yo, what's good, boys? Welcome back to your Organic Dropshipping Bootcamp. Super glad that you're here, super glad that you came back, and I hope to see you at all of the other lessons. Now, thinking back to the last video, this should have been our first video, or our first lesson, but it is what it is, no take backsies. This is now lesson 2, a little bit of mindset, steering you in the right direction, just overall what you should keep majority of your focus on throughout your journey. If you really want to hit it big, have those 6-figure months, or at least bare minimum, do your first 6 figures this Q4. Now, the video I was supposed to be filming today was actually going to be a case study for a previous product, but I just had a new product hit. I have to go outside of my home, outside of the office to go and film and record for it, and I really want to get that done. It's a product I'm super excited for, so I don't want to take the time of filming today because that YouTube video would take a lot longer. This one's not going to be super long. It's literally just going to be what you should and shouldn't be doing so you can make sure you're only focusing on needle moving tasks. Now, with that being said, that perfectly puts me into one of the first things I want to discuss, and that is making sure you're focusing on the right shit. Okay, your main number one focus is finding a banger product. Simple as day. That's your main focus. Until you have 2 or 3 banger products, I'm not talking 1K-ish per mil products. Until you have stacked up 2 or 3 products you know converted at least 2K, 3K per million or more, then you can start focusing on the other bullshit. I'm gonna break down right now actually in what order, what tasks are most important for an organic dropshipper. And my mind is kind of everywhere right now, so try to keep up with what I'm saying. So if you're not running any good products or you don't have at least one banger product, the action most closely related to you making money would be finding a product. So majority of your focus should go into that. Secondly, we're already gonna assume you have at least one product that converts at, let's say, 3K per million views. The task most closely related to you making money would be creating your content. So that should be the very first task of your day. Not sitting down, not scrolling on your phone, not trying to check every fucking statistic and analytic that don't matter on your fucking videos, but your very first thing that you should be doing every day. And once again, this is under the assumption that you already have at least one or a few winning products under your belt. It should be you getting in the office, your room, wherever, scripting, coming up with the sounds, the hooks, maybe you already did this the day before, getting yourself situated to create your content, and then creating the content, and then editing it, post-production, the whole 9 yards, ready to post. Obviously, you're not gonna post all your videos off rip the moment you make them, but that first task of the day should make sure that by the time you're done with that task, all of your videos are ready to post by the click of a button throughout the day. Then once this task is done, you can deal with a little bit of bullshit, hop in the Discord, chat with the boys, get some feedback on some videos you made for the day, etc. But very first needle moving task you should be focusing on is creating content. If you don't have a fire product under your belt, then that task is replaced with product research. That's a huge thing I get asked all the time. How do I structure my day? Can you help me structure my day? What's the most blah, 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 blah. Bro, think in your head, what is the closest thing to me making money? What is the one action I do that if it's done correctly will make me more money? And then tier it down to each minuscule task. And by the end of it, you'll realize what you need to do first and what you should be doing last. Also, a bit of sauce for my peoples that their main task right now should be product research. Quit doing 20 fucking hours of product research on your burner. It is suboptimal, meaning you're not gonna have the most optimal experience doing product research on your burner if you are doing it for more than 30 minutes to an hour per account. So what I mean by this, and what I've been having my students do now, and it's been working out greatly, if you haven't noticed, when you go to scroll on your burner, it's only really the first 15 to 20 videos, maybe first 30 videos, that you actually see something new, or a halfway decent product, or something that's actually worth your fucking time. Everything after that is a duplicate, or it's just some bullshit, right? Not saying that it's impossible for you to find a banger, but the chances and the likelihood of you finding a banger product, 3 hours into scrolling on your burner is very unlikely, and definitely not nearly as likely as those first 15, 20, 30 videos. So I didn't even plan on including this in this video, but of course I'm always dropping absolute fucking value bombs. The most optimal way to do product research, if it's urgent, if you're urgently trying to find a product, you don't have any to run, that's where all your time is going. 30 minutes on your TikTok burner, 30 minutes on your IG burner, beginning of the day. If you have a lot of time, make that an hour each. So hour on the TikTok burner, hour on the IG burner. And then at the end of your day, when you're laying down in bed, instead of scrolling like a piece of shit, you're gonna do another hour on your TikTok burner and another hour on your IG burner. That is most optimal. And if you really, really, really wanna be that fucking guy and you have unlimited time and you haven't done shit with organic, then you could even break that up into 3 times. Super early the moment you wake up, do a 30-minute session for each platform. Middle of the day, at least 4 to 5 hours have went by, and you do another 30-minute session on each platform. And then by the end of the night, you do 30 minutes to an hour on each platform. But doing it this way is a quadrillion times more optimal than wasting fucking 10 hours of your day just scrolling. You're not gonna find shit. Okay, now with that out of the way, second thing I want to cover is stop focusing on stupid shit, bro. Your taxes don't fucking matter if you've never made $1. Your taxes don't, even thinking about even having taxes on your mind until you've made your first $10,000 literally is absolute fucking nonsense. It's absolutely pointless. That's like me looking for shoes with no feet. That was fucking retarded. I don't know where I was going with that. But you get what I'm saying. It's absolutely nonsense. There's no reason you should even be thinking about taxes. Fucking with your website. What the fuck does that matter if you're not even going viral? You're not even acquiring customers. There's nobody even coming to your store. What the fuck does your website matter, right? Best way to think about it like this, especially pertaining to websites, that website thing gets thrown around a lot. I've been doing a really good job at hammering it to everybody, you know, fuck your website, fuck your website, fuck your website until it's time. So it's not as much, but when I first created the Discord, that was like a huge thing. Website this, website that. And I'm like, oh, let me see your account. It's got like 14 fucking followers. What the fuck? Okay, irrelevant. And then also just caring about your website too much in general, bro. Product carries all. That's why product matters the most, okay? If you have a banger product and a dog shit website, you'll make sales. If you have the most godly, amazing $10,000 website with a dog shit product, you're not gonna make any sales. That's all the proof you need to realize how minimal a website matters compared to everything else. So now the third thing I wanna cover is not split testing optimally. Do not say you've tested or tried a fucking product if every video looks the exact same. If I go look at that account and every video, you might have changed a clip or two, whatever, you've changed some fucking hooks. But I mean, bro, like you're in the same room, the same position, doing the exact same shit. That is not fucking testing. You're just changing a little bit of shit. Testing is, I try one concept in my room with this hook going along with this storyline. Then a different video I'm testing is now outside in this area. Now, okay, a different concept I'm testing is now maybe I'm gonna try to orient it towards couples. And now I'm gonna have a video with my partner in the room with me or my sister, whatever. That's fucking testing. You making tiny little changes is not split testing shit. Especially like, bro, I see this a lot. People are supposed to be testing, whatever. I'll go scroll through their account. Yes, every video is kind of different. If we were to just look at it from a super broad point of view, everything looks the fucking same. That ain't gonna do. Okay, now fourth thing I wanna cover, quit with the fucking account bullshit. I've refrained for so long to try not to bring up, oh, you might have a bad account. This account is doing this, this, and that. Because now every beginner I see is using that shit as an excuse. I even see good organic dropshippers starting to be like, oh, it's my account, it's my account. Bro, the likelihood of it being your account compared to you just putting out not good enough content is like 99 to 1. 9 times out of 10, your account just is not liking the content you're putting out, so you have to put out better content. Now, obviously there are certain things you need to look for and certain time frames to go by to know when you need to switch and make a new account, but a lot of you guys are doing it way too early and you're just using it as an excuse. What this does is, not only does it keep you from making money and you're not fucking progressing, but it keeps you from actually taking accountability and saying, dude, I'm just dog shit, I just need to get better. When I was coming up, that was the biggest fucking no-no. Was like literally, it didn't even, I'm sure like 90% of the accounts that me and, you know, whatever crowd was running at that time, 90% of the accounts we were on, I'm sure they were dog shit, and if we switched at some point or this or that, it could have been, you know, maybe helped a little bit. But what this did was it held us accountable, and dude, if you can go viral on a dog shit account, then you're fucking golden. Because it don't matter who you are. If you're good enough, it does not matter. Your fucking account, unless it's like really down bad, if your content is good enough, you're gonna go viral on any fucking account. So quit with the account excuses. Now, last thing I wanna cover, strictly, specifically talking about Q4. If there's ever a time you were gonna take this serious, it needs to be now. Not even referring to Q4, but just in general, do not treat this like a side hustle. Treat it like a motherfucking business, bro. Even when I hadn't made $1 from this shit, I acted, walked, and fucking talked like I'm big shit businessman. Yeah, I've started a business, fuck you. It was just me and some dog shit ass little mini printer walking around with a fucking, my phone in my living room of my crackhead ass apartment. But in my mind, I'm fucking top G CEO in this motherfucker. And I was talking like it, I was acting like it, and I was treating my business like it. So I found success very fast, a lot faster than majority or the average person that does organic dropshipping. And that's because I came into it in the right headspace, thinking about it correctly, and actually treating it like a fucking business. I love entrepreneurship. I get motherfucking hype at the thought of making money entrepreneurially. I get hype at the thought of something working out, some sort of success, big or small. Even just talking in the Discord to randoms, I love it, love it, love it, because I just love entrepreneurship. Then I'll be talking to some of you guys and it's just like, yeah, I'm kind of doing this or tried this. What the fuck are you doing here? What the fuck are you doing? Sorry for the random tangents. Sorry for the yapping. Okay, a little bit of Celsius in me. I wish I was holding it in my hand. I was gonna make that a staple, but fuck, we're already so far into the video. But for Q4, you need to think of everything as a super fast-paced, competitive game. Now, me, big dog, I treat it don't fucking matter the time of year. This is how I'm treating it. You know, some of you guys just ain't got it in you. Unfortunately, that's just reality. But if you ever were gonna get into that sort of flow, into that sort of state of mind and be that fucking guy, it needs to be during Q4. Everything you do needs to be cut and dry. Everything you do needs to be fucking executed immediately. You know, normally you maybe test a product for this amount of time, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever, make it 2 weeks now. Run through more products, pump out more videos. But let me digress on the pumping out more videos thing. That's another thing I wanted to include in this video. Quit listening to fucking idiots. It's always been quality over quantity. Pumping out 10 videos a day is unrealistic and fucking retarded. You all know who I'm talking about. He looks like a fucking idiot, especially to somebody who actually does this for a living and makes $500,000 a year from doing this. I watch this guy and I'm like, genuinely what a fucking retard. Anybody buying it is only the most beginner of the beginner because his shit don't add up. It doesn't make sense. I'm not gonna say any names, but you all know who I'm talking about. That shit's retarded. That's how you become a one-hit wonder. You might make a few dollars if you ever make a single fucking dollar, because that shit just doesn't work. Go look at all the Titans, look at the Me's, look at all these guys who make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year from this, 7 figures a year from this. You're always gonna see the same thing. Very high quality videos, less videos if anything. I would rather post 1 video a day at an extremely high quality than 10 dog shit ass videos a day. It's always been quality over quantity. It's not test 10 products a week, and it's damn sure not post 10 videos a day. It doesn't make sense. That's not how you build a skill. That's not how you build a business. Just trying to push through by pure force is not going to help you become a better organic dropshipper. It's only gonna make you more ass. So get that out of your mind now. That's probably one of the last things I want to cover, and that is always make sure it's quality over quantity. But for Q4, as I just said, guys, obviously still quality in mind always, but execute everything a lot faster than you normally would, because we only have this short window of time before this huge boost of views, engagement, sales, conversions goes away. You have to take advantage of it. So execute, execute, execute. Yo, boys, I totally meant to cover this video. This is like half of the reason that I thought of making this video and my dumb ass forgot. It's totally worth literally setting everything back up just to come back and include this in the video. I don't know where my editor is gonna add this, hopefully wherever it makes the most sense. But another topic I wanted to cover is stop running products that you do not want to run. And I'm gonna break this down and make this make more sense in a minute. But if you're running a product, or you go and find a product and you order it to your house, if it does not get your fucking heart pumping, give you the butterflies, and give you that fucking hype feeling where you want to run around your house talking about, holy shit, I'm about to make my first fucking 6 figures. I'm about to do a 6-figure fucking month. I'm running this bitch to a fucking 7-figure brand. Don't fucking run that product. Even if it is a good product. There are plenty of good products I've passed up on that I don't run because there's no passion behind it. Now, you'll hear it from all of the titans, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, all these big guys, all the biggest entrepreneurs. No matter what, they always bring up that word passion, passion, passion. I'm not saying don't do shit that you don't want to do. Don't be a fucking pussy. There's plenty of shit I do every day, all day, shit that I don't want to do. But you have the right to choose whether or not you want to run a product. And it really should almost go into, I might actually update it in the course inside of MMC. It should really go into a trait that you should be looking for in a product is, do you want to run it? Does it give you butterflies? Does it make you say, fuck yeah, I'm about to cook? If it doesn't, do not run it. It doesn't matter how good it is. If you know it converts at 10K per mil, then you're already gonna have that feeling, right? So it's like, I've been living by this for a minute. It's a quote I heard. Do more of what you feel and less of what you think. Now, don't take that too far and take what I'm saying out of context. You get where I'm going with this and you get what I'm saying. I've never ran and actually made money from a product that I didn't want to run, that I felt like, I have to go film for it. Never, ever. It's never worked out. What ends up happening is you start running it. The first day you're like, I shouldn't even have ran this. I shouldn't have ordered this. You start, seeing this or that is wrong with it. And you're just like, God, I don't want to fucking do this. Then the second day you do one less video. Then you skip 2-3 days and then you do another video and then you miss a week. And then it's just this 2-week period of wasting your fucking time when you were never putting in enough effort to begin with to actually get it up and running. So you would have been better off by never even trying it. And that's kind of where I'm going with this. So that's really, that's the last thing I had to include, that once again, I had to set everything back up just to include this because it's that important. Do not run products that you're not fucking hype as fuck to run. I think that's gonna wrap us up. This was really just a random tangent. I wanted this to be mainly mindset. Like I said, I wish I would have made this the first lesson. It would have made a lot more sense. But just like the other video, please let me know down in the comments below what kind of videos you think I should be creating for the lessons for the bootcamp. And if you're loving the bootcamp and if I should continue with it, I'm gonna post 3-4 videos like this. If they do dog shit, I'm just gonna stop posting about the fucking bootcamp. I hope this goes crazy because it gives me a sense of purpose, like this series. This would be awesome. So like I said, leave a comment down below what you think I should do next. I think I wanna make one of the lessons a case study on a previous product, kind of the do's and don'ts, what we learned, what not to do, why it was good, why it was bad, why it did this, why it did that. I think that'll be our next lesson. But if you have really good ideas, I will use them. And of course, guys, if you don't want to be waiting on me once a week, twice a week to be dropping these videos, and you want to get straight to the fucking point, really maximize your success for Q4 and actually start executing, get down to the nitty-gritty details and learn everything I talk about more in depth, then you can go and click the link in the description of this video to join my Organic Dropshipping Discord. But with that being said, don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications so you don't miss the next lesson. And as always, follow your boy on IG. I'll leave that link down in the description below as well. Peace.